Wow, you look good today. Have you been working out? Wow, that shirt looks really good on you. You're so smart for watching videos like this. Hello my friends, hello again. I'm Kyle, and here on my channel, Pensando Inglés, I bring you real English that you can understand, in the form of interesting topics that you can use as comprehensible input to acquire my first language of English. And today we're going to talk about compliments, okay? What is a compliment? Well, I just said a couple compliments to you at the beginning of the video, but the definition of the word compliment is a polite expression of praise or admiration. So it is when you tell somebody something that you like or admire about them, okay? And compliments are a really interesting topic to talk about because they're actually pretty powerful. It's a pretty powerful thing if you use it right, okay? There are two different ways to compliment. One is a sincere, honest compliment, and that makes people so happy, makes them feel so good. You can make somebody's whole day feel better by giving them a sincere and honest compliment. The other kind is called flattery, and that is when it's not sincere, okay? That is when you are just trying to manipulate that person to make them feel good, but if they are smart, they can tell that you don't mean what you're saying, okay? It's like when a guy really wants to be with a girl, so he tells her, oh, you look so beautiful, this, oh, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, he's not really trying to be nice. He is just trying to get what he wants, okay? That is flattery, and that's a type of manipulation. Cool people don't do that, so we don't do that here. Today, what we are going to talk about is real, sincere, heartfelt compliments, how to do it. I'm going to share some tips and share a couple examples of really nice compliments that I received in the past that made me happy. All right, let's go. So, the other day in one of my videos, I was talking a little bit about the book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, or in Spanish, Cómo Ganar Amigos y Influir la gente, I think is the translation. And one of the big themes in this book is to use sincere praise or compliments to build relationships, to make people feel appreciated. And I wanted to share a couple of points from the book about compliments or real praise that I think are key in this topic. And by the way, guys, that's an important book. So I think if you have not read that book, it's definitely worth checking out. So the first piece of advice from that book is that your compliment should always be honest and genuine, meaning that the compliment should show your real thoughts and feelings, okay? Don't say things that you don't mean. If you do not like my jacket or my glasses, do not tell me, hey, cool jacket, cool glasses. Don't say that, okay? Only give a compliment if you really mean it, okay? Because if you do not mean it, it becomes flattery, and that is a form of manipulation. And we try to be honest here. We don't want to manipulate people. The next tip from the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, about compliments, is use specific compliments, okay? Instead of generic praise, oh, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, generic things that you could say about anyone, point out specific qualities, achievements, or actions just for that person, okay? This shows that you are taking a real interest in that person, that one person, and that you truly care. You care enough to really pay attention, and this is what makes a compliment more powerful. So some examples of how you could give somebody a specific compliment is, instead of saying something about how they look, like, oh, you have pretty eyes, oh, your hair is so nice, okay, because they were born with those things. Give them a compliment about something that they have worked hard on, okay? You guys know, you know how nice it feels when somebody says, wow, your English is getting so much better, right? That feels so good because you've been working so hard on your English, all right? When someone tells me my Spanish is good, I feel very good. I feel very happy about that because I've worked hard in it, okay? If a friend of yours has been going to the gym and working out, you say something like, dude, your arms are getting bigger, man. You've been working out hard. He's going to be happy. He's going to be happy because that's a genuine compliment, okay? Because he knows that he has been working hard on that, and therefore he's going to be so happy that somebody noticed and took the time to tell him, to appreciate it, okay? Appreciate his hard work. Those are sincere compliments. Okay, now a couple examples of some really good compliments that I've gotten in the past. So a really cool compliment that I got one time that was very very unique and that I really liked because it made me feel special and different from other people. It was very specific to just me. A long time ago, I was at a doctor's office, okay? I was waiting for the nurse to come and talk to me. This was when I hurt my shoulder, so I was getting some therapy to fix my shoulder. So I'm sitting in the office, waiting on the nurse to come and help me, and I'm just sitting there thinking, and maybe about 10 minutes, the nurse is doing all kinds of other stuff. She's helping other patients. When she finally comes over to me, she says, I have to tell you something. I really admire that you are not sitting there on your phone, because everybody else who comes in here is on their phone. She said, you are just there in your thoughts, thinking, being at peace, and I really admire that. And I was like, wow, that compliment hit me. It was like, wow, I don't think I've ever received such a sincere compliment before. And I was very proud of that because I don't like how everybody sits on their phone all the time. And it made me feel good that I'm one of the people who's not doing that, okay? So I'm gonna be honest, I felt pretty cool. I felt pretty cool when that nurse told me that one. So that was one of the best compliments I've ever gotten. Another really cool compliment I got was not long ago. So when you go to the doctor, they put on a stethoscope, it's called. It's a thing where the doctor can put their thing in their ears and then they can listen to your breathing or listen to your heart, boom, 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 boom. So the doctor was listening to my breathing and she told me, she put it on my back and said, breathe deep. So I did this. And the doctor said, wow, you meditate, don't you? I was like, what? I was like, how did you know that? She's like, wow, because you breathe so deep, and the only people who can breathe like that are the people who practice breathing, meditation, mindfulness. She asked me if I was a Buddhist. She asked me if I was like a Buddhist monk or something. So that was a pretty cool compliment too, because guys, I've spent a lot of time, I've spent hours working on meditation, breath work. So these are things that I'm genuinely interested in, and somebody took an interest and talked to me about it and gave me some recognition for the hard work I've done, and it felt really good. And it made me feel cool and special because this lady thought that I was some Buddhist monk who meditates in a cave all day. Okay, so I felt really cool about that one. So those were two really cool compliments that I've received in the past. Guys, tell me down below. Tell me down below. What is a really good compliment that you have received before in your life? A very sincere compliment, okay? Tell me in a comment down below. I'm interested to know what compliments you guys have received. All right, guys. One last thing to end this video. I'm going to tell you guys a tip. Un consejo, a hack, okay? This is a tip to seem like a much more confident person, okay? This is something that a lot of us have trouble with because a lot of people have low self-esteem, okay? This is a trick that is going to make you appear to have much higher self-esteem, and once you start using this trick, you will actually have higher self-esteem, okay? So one thing that a lot of us do without thinking, sin pensar, a lot of us do this, okay? If somebody comes and tells you a compliment, hey, your English is getting really good. What do you say? What do you say? Well, a lot of times people say, oh no, my English is terrible. My English isn't that good. I have to keep on working, okay? Or someone will say, hey Kyle, have you been in the gym? You've been working out, you look good. If I had low self-esteem, I would say, oh, well, yeah, but I still look bad. I still look skinny. I need to work out more, okay? You're rejecting the compliments. I've done this so many times in my life. Seriously, so many times. So a lot of people do this when they receive a compliment because they have low self-esteem. So their brain cannot accept compliments. They reject them. They push them out because they do not think highly of themselves. So when someone praises them or gives them a compliment, it feels uncomfortable, okay? Next time somebody gives you a compliment, I want you to use this hack, okay, this tip. When they tell you, hey, your English is getting so much better, you've been doing great, do not say, oh no, my English is terrible, I always have problems, nobody understands me. No, what you're going to say is, thanks, I appreciate that. I've been working really hard. Okay? That is a huge hack. Someone tells you you're looking good, have you been working out? Say, oh, thanks for noticing. I've been trying to eat better. I've been running. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay? These little hacks of learning how to accept compliments are really going to help you with your self-esteem. All right? Okay, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video about compliments, about how to use them to really make people enjoy being around you and to genuinely help people feel better about themselves. All right, guys, if you like this video, dame un like. Give me a like, guys. It's free. It's free and it helps out the channel. Como siempre, muchísimas gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.